boys are here, the boys to entertain you. With music and laughter to help you on your way. So raising the rafters with a hey, hey, hey. With songs and sketches and jokes old and new. With us about, you won't feel blue. So meet the gang, cause the boys are here, the boys to entertain you. B-O-B-O-Y-S, boys to entertain you.
Silly idea was it to do a show for the Gurkhas, sir?
Mine, actually. Johnny Gurkha needs cheering up just the same as our chaps.
Respectfully, it don't seem to be working.
They don't speak English. Gunnar McIntosh is on next. They won't understand a word he says.
I shouldn't let that worry you. I can never understand a word he says either.
The Cock of the North is awfully good, sir. But if they don't understand his jokes, what's the point of it?
Don't worry, sir. I've had a word with Bombardier Beaumont. He's made arrangements so all the Gurkhas will see Macintosh's Cock of the North.
The Cock of the North.
Oh, hi, ये है Hamish McCamish, Mashirk and
Two Scotsmen bet each other a quid to see who could stay underwater the longest. The police are still looking for the bodies.
दो स्पोर्ट्समैन एक दूसरे से शर्त लगाई कि पानी के नीचे ज्यादा देर कौन जा सकता है और पुलिस अब भी ढूंढ रही है उनकी बॉडीज.
Sandy, my pal Sandy, he went on those long sea trips, see, and he said to the captain, he said, Captain, how can I stop from being seasick? And the captain said, easy, just put a sixpence between your teeth.
Sandy समुद्र की सैर को गया तो उसने कैप्टन से कहा, हे कैप्टन, मैं समुद्र से कैसे अपनी तबीयत ठीक रख सकता हूँ? तो उसने कहा कि अपने दांतों में रखो तुम sixpence.
Sandy, is that mean he took his bairns out of the school because they had to pay attention?
Sandy इतना कंजूस है कि उसने अपने बच्चों को स्कूल से उठा लिया क्योंकि उनको करनी पड़ती थी pay attention.
Oh hi the new, oh hi.
Oh hi the new, oh hi.
Listen to that. It's like Amazonite in Dixie. Oh, it's a travesty.
Oh, Gloria, sir. You should have let me do the translating. That damn native Ramzan has no sense of humor.
I ain't half nervous, Gloria. Them Gurkhas look vicious.
Well, let's just hope they like the little girl number, eh?
Right. Now let's have a look at you. Put your dummies in. Nice, Nubby.
I must protest, Gloria.
What about?
You can't see my face with this thing. It hides my personality, and my personality is important. If I put this in my mouth, I'm all dummy. Look.
Oh, just remember, folks. Where all you love, you be dreaming.
I've got an appointment at GHQ. Carry on, will you?
So.
What a damn shame. He'll miss the little girl number.
First time for that.
Say, he looks rather sweet.
My mind that you would soon know why. That's when I started telling you. Little girl, you're too good for me. Little girl, you're as sweet as can be. Just a glance at you, and love at the start. ways. I am yours for the rest of my days.
Oh, Jove, Sergeant Major. These Gurkha chappies' faces are inscrutable. I wonder what they're thinking.
Probably the same as what I'm thinking, sir. What a load of puffs.
Little boy, you're as sweet as can be. Just a glance at you made love from the start. And oh, what a thrill came into my heart. Little boy, with your cute little ways, I am yours for the rest of my days. And this great big world will be divided into one when
You know, sir, these Gurkhas are the finest soldiers in the world. They'll face up to anything. They're not afraid of anybody. And they'll fight to the last man. I think the concert party has finally broken them.
The newsletter's just arrived, chaps.
The only news I want to hear is that we're all going home.
Let's see. Oh, Field Marshal Slim says we got the Japs on the run.
They must have been giving them some of our tin stew. It's had me on a run for 2 days.
Hey, listen to this, chaps. Shows at the front by our theatre critic.
Oh, what? A theatre critic in an army newspaper?
Last night, I saw the Royal Artillery concert party. Without a doubt, the star of the show is Gunnar Lofty Sugden. What a wonderful voice.
You hear that? I'm a star.
Well, what does it say about me?
Wait a minute. Gunnar Graham is a brilliant pianist. This boy can certainly tickle the ivories.
Well, what does it say about me?
I was very impressed by Gunnar McIntosh's strongman act. Gunnar Clark's whistling was a treat. Gunnar Parkin's vent act was superb. I never saw his lips move once. And Gunnar Evans's paper tearing was certainly something to see.
Well, go on.
The costumes and scenery were excellent, and during the interval I was served a very good cup of tea by the concert party charwalla. Bombardier Beaumont also appeared in the show.
Also appeared in the show? Bombardier Beaumont? He's even spelled my name wrong.
ये भी गए काम से. इसका मतलब है don't call us, we'll call you.
Morning, sir. Do you know what time Colonel Reynolds will be back from GHQ, sir?
I've no idea. He should have let me know he wasn't coming home last night, you know. It's too bad. I waited up for him till 1 o'clock in the morning, but he could have phoned.
There's no phone boxes in the jungle, sir. That's probably him now.
Oh, thank goodness. Don't tell him I was upset, Sergeant Major.
Of course not, sir. Who is I to come between Colonel and Captain? Morning, sir!
Sergeant Major, fall them in. I want to talk to them.
Not right yet! Probably can't even be sir! Get on, parade! Come on! Now still! Not one of these!
What happened to you last night, sir? I was getting rather worried.
Oh, don't fuss, Ashwood.
Where were you?
Well, if you must know, I was having a few drinks with the chaps at GHQ.
A few drinks with the chaps?
Yes, what's wrong with that? After all, I don't get out much, you know.
George, how?
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Stand that ice!
Right, stand easy, chaps. Now, yesterday, I met a Colonel Sol Zimmerman, and he's in charge of an American film unit in this area, and GHQ wants us to help him out.
Does that mean we're all going to be film stars, sir?
Shut up! How dare you talk on parade!
He's making a short propaganda film for American cinemas, and it's about the relief of Fung Ho village by American troops and the dramatic moment when they raise the Stars and Stripes over it.
Excuse me, sir. I've been out here since the war started. The only Yanks I've ever seen is half a dozen sloppy airmen with their hands in their pockets.
They couldn't raise many flags with their hands in their pockets, sir.
Yes, well, it's an order, and I'm afraid we've got to do it. Right. Now, the film is called Private Washington Goes to War. It's the story of an everyday G.I. Joe, a hick farmer.
How do you grow hicks?
Hick means simple.
Like you, Sugden. Shut up!
A hick farmer who puts down his plough and picks up his gun for Uncle Sam. Cut off from his unit and alone in the jungle, he wages a single-handed war against the Nippons. Now, in this film, we shall all be acting the parts of British soldiers. Oh, and they need an Indian.
Chow on off!
Yes, sir.
Eat it all!
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, Jody, Jody!
You don't mind being an Indian, do you?
Oh, no, sir. Every morning I wake up and I say to myself, I don't mind being an Indian.
That's in the part of an Indian thickhead.
Oh, sir, I will do it with pleasure, sir.
साहब चाय वाले को इंडियन का पार्ट देना तो ऐसे है जैसे भेजना कोच टू न्यू कासल.
Shut up!
Right, well, that's all, I think.
Watch out! Pass!
Gloria, sir. Gloria, sir. I have heard of this Colonel Sol Zimmerman. In peacetime, he's a famous Hollywood producer. Cowboy and Indian pictures.
Are you sure?
Yes, indeed, sir. I have seen all his films. Ambush at Death Gulch, Rustlers of Yellow Gulch, and Duel in Dry Bones Gulch.
That's rather a lot of gulches.
Perhaps he suffers from indigestion.
I remember now. I've seen his name on lots of westerns.
A Hollywood film producer. Oh, be sure to spot me and give me a contract. Then after the war, it'll be California, here I come.
California, here I come.
Okay, now hear this. My name is Sol Zimmerman. Maybe you heard of me. I make movies. Okay, let's go to work.
It's all magic, just as I imagined.
Hey, Chuck, come over here a minute, will you? Now, this is Chuck. He is Private Washington. He embodies the spirit of the true American GI. Guts, grit, manliness. Out single-handed 10 Jap pillboxes, and he has just captured 500 Japanese soldiers.
What's he done with them? What's he done with the 500 Japanese soldiers he's just captured?
Well, he's tied them up in Boy Scout knots. Any more stupid questions, wise guy?
He asked.
Okay, bring out the Indian, huh? Oh, Sol. What the hell is this?
I'm Indian.
Listen, you goddamn stupid limey native. I don't want no red Indian.
Oh, I play any Indian. Red, white, or blue.
Sam, that's a lot.
I'm jolly good. Listen, a white man speak with forked tongue.
Get off.
Long knives come, all buffalo go. Do you want a jolly cup of cha, sir?
Look, will you get out of here for crying out loud? Hey,
साहब,
are you an Indian?
मैं साहब हिंदुस्तानी नहीं साहब. Only in the mating season.
Okay, cut the Indian. Hey, Sam.
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
We'll do the scene where Private Washington meets the British patrol, huh?
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
Doing okay, Chuck?
Yep.
That's my boy.
Yeah, Parky. He's ever so good looking. Not as good looking as what I am.
Makeup. And his teeth are capped.
Sergeant?
Sir, I am a battery sergeant major.
Oh, that's great. That means we don't have to wind you up, huh? Hey, that's pretty good, huh, Sam?
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
I'm not gonna use you in this shot, Sarge. I'm gonna save you for the big scene later, huh? Hey, Sam.
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
I don't like this stupid-looking hat. Let's get him another one, huh?
I only have an officer's hat.
So make him an officer. Move it.
I want to make Sergeant an officer, sir.
I don't mind being an officer.
Shut up.
Sergeant Major, it's only a film.
See, they've made him a general, sir.
I don't mind being a general.
Shut up.
No one will notice, Sergeant Major. They're only showing it in America.
Oh, heck. The auntie and Cleethorpes won't be able to see it.
Sergeant, if you don't shut up, I'm going to stick you on a charge.
Hey, there's not enough sweat on them.
We're sweating like pigs, sir.
Look, I make the decisions around here. I don't need any goddamn Polak to tell me how to make movies.
I'm not a Polak. I'm a Scot.
So where's your kilt?
I haven't got one.
Don't give me that bull. Scotchmen wear kilts. Now, you're a Polak, so get back in line, mister.
Here, Nobby. What's a Polak?
I don't know. It's something they use in an abattoir.
What's that? A French tart's bedroom? Oh, it's a slaughterhouse.
Oh. Sam.
Yes.
Wipe off the real sweat and put on artificial sweat.
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
Okay. Now, in this scene, Private Washington meets you, a British patrol. He's advancing, you're retreating. You're defeated, demoralized, beaten.
Have I got any lines, Mr. Zimmerman? I'm very good at being demoralized, beaten, and wretched.
This is disgusting, sir. Pull yourself together, Bombardier. Have you got any pride?
But this is my big chance, Sergeant Major. This scene is me to a T. I can be a real coward. I can cry real tears, look. I can't stand it.
Get this fairy out of my hair, right? Okay, now let's rehearse. You're defeated, demoralized. This is a green Dunkirk.
What do you mean, a green Dunkirk, sir?
More like a yellow Dunkirk, if you ask me. So, this is an insult to the British Army. You cannot allow it.
It is a bit much, sir.
We must preserve Anglo-American relations. Don't worry. If necessary, I can have the whole thing stopped.
Oh! Yeah! Oh, look here, I'm not putting up with this. I'm going to speak to Colonel Zimmerman.
Oh, I shouldn't if I was you. He looks ever so cross.
I don't care. This film is an insult to our intelligence. Excuse me, sir.
What?
Is all this strictly necessary?
Are you a communist?
I beg your pardon?
Well, I asked you a simple question, mister. Are you a communist?
Well, not really, no.
Ah, don't give me that bull. You're one of those weirdo, intellectual pinkos. Hey, Colonel, what kind of a cotton-picking outfit are you running here?
I beg your pardon?
Well, it's full of pansies and commies.
They're just a bit artistic, that's all.
Well, keep in line, huh? Hey, Sam.
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
Eyeglasses for the officers.
Yes,
Come on, come
Mr.
on.
Zimmerman.
British officers don't all wear monocles, sir.
Well, they do for American audiences. Now put them in your eyes.
Rehearsal.
And you're staggering along. And you see Private Washington. Hey, Chuck, you know all your lines?
Yep.
That's a boy. And you say, thank God you've arrived. And he says,
Yep.
and you say, by Jove, are you taking over? And he says,
Yep.
and you say, good show. And then you say, hey, do you hear that, chaps? He's taking over. Then you all cheer. Then you say, if I had 10 men like you, I could drive the nips from here to Tokyo Bay. And he says,
Yep.
you say, good luck. And then, no. You say, toodle pip old fruit.
No one in England says toodle pip old fruit.
Well, they do for American audiences. Okay, rehearsal. And action.
Thank God you've arrived.
Yep.
By Jove, are you taking over?
Yep.
Good show.
You hear that, chaps? He's taking over.
If I had 10 men like you, I'd drive the nips from here to
Tokyo Bay.
Tokyo Bay.
Yep.
Good luck.
Toodle pip, old fruit.
Hey, that's great. Stand by. Roll 'em. Okay, now in this scene, you're all Japanese soldiers.
Have I got any lines, Mr. Zimmerman? I do a very good Japanese. Look.
That fairy out of my hair, huh?
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
Okay, put on your glasses.
Really, Mr. Zimmerman, the whole thing is completely unreal. I mean, it's absurd. No one with any intelligence is going to believe that the entire Japanese army has defective eyesight and butt teeth.
Well, they do for American audiences. Now get back in line, you commie troublemaker. Okay, Private Washington is asleep on the ground. He is unarmed. Now you sneak up on him. He opens one eye. He leaps to his feet, and zap, pow, zowie, he lets you have it. Rehearsal.
Rehearsal.
Okay, that's terrific. Action! in front of you. He only has one bullet. He fires and zap, pow, zowie. The one bullet goes through you all. Now stand by. And action! Gung ho! You guys are stragglers. You don't see the net. You step on it and zap, pow, zowie. Private Washington pulls and up you go.
Could I be in this, please? I can play a man who can't stand nets. How's this look? I can't stand nets. I can't stand.
Sam, how many times I gotta tell you, get this fairy off the lot, huh? Come on.
Give me a chance. That's all I want, a chance.
Okay, now stand by. All right. Now, action. Gung ho!
Here, Pedders. Yeah? I reckon that's the most beautiful kit layout what I've ever done. Yeah, mine took me 2 hours.
And mine as well.
Come on, move yourselves, get them chop boys straight. This is supposed to be a British outpost. I want this fast.
Sergeant Major. Stop! As soon as Colonel Zimmerman arrives, we'll be doing the scene that you're in.
Right, sir.
Don't forget, we're a British unit that's been holding out for days.
If you don't mind, sir, I use my own initiative on this one. I think so. We've been made to look fools for long enough. Can I just show you what I got in mind, sir?
Oh, of course, Sergeant Major.
Take post!
Right. Now then, we is not going to give in, is we, my brave, lovely boys?
No! We is going to fight to the last man.
Yes, we's going to fight to the last man.
They shall not pass!
Hooray! I say, that's awfully good, Sergeant Major. Terribly brave.
Okay, hubba, let's go to work. Come on now, let's make motion pictures around here. You all set, Sarge?
Yes, I'd just like to put you in a picture.
Hey, wait a minute. You're too cotton picking clean. Hey, Sam, get the props over here, huh?
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
Hey, what the hell is all this? You guys are supposed to be demoralized. Come on, let's get with it. I want this place to look like hell. And Sarge, I want you to look like hell, too. That's a little better. Okay, and I want you drunk, too. Sam, give him his lines.
Yes, Mr. Zimmerman.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Sir, I cannot say them lines.
I'm afraid you'll have to. It's orders from GHQ.
With respect, sir, I shall stay by here. There is nothing in King's regulations that can make me say them lines.
Don't be a barrackroom lawyer, Sergeant Major.
I'll say the line, sir. What? I don't mind being wretched and demoralized. I don't mind being drunk either, sir. I can't go on! I can't go on! I can't go on!
Yes, well, I'll have a word with Colonel Zimmerman.
You make me sick, Beaumont.
Don't be cross, Sergeant Major. The cobbler must stick to his last. I mean, you're a soldier, sir, and I'm an artiste. It's my natural bent.
Okay, let the fairy do it.
I won't let you down, sir, I promise. Oh.
Okay, positions.
Positions.
You okay, Chuck?
Yep.
That's my boy. Okay, now, rehearsal.
Rehearsal.
Action.
Action.
We can't go on! It's nobody that can get us out of this. Oh, thank God you've arrived! Oh, how did you get through surrounded by 500 Japanese soldiers.
You mean we were surrounded by 500 Japanese soldiers? I took care of them. Yes, sir. You can always rely on good old Uncle Sam.
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Sergeant Major's taking it rather hard, sir.
It's been a thoroughly humiliating experience. I should have put a stop to it in the first place. I shudder to think what fools we're going to look when that film is shown in America.
The way that colonel made me play the part was absurd. I mean, why do all Americans think that British officers are silly arses? I don't go around saying, by Jove, and good show in a silly, affected voice. They've no idea of reality.
You'd do anything to get your face in front of a camera, wouldn't you, Gloria?
Yeah, you made me feel ashamed.
Aye, and me.
I blush with embarrassment.
I don't care. You're all jealous. It was my big chance, and I grasped it with both hands.
Just think, fellas, that film's going to be shown all over America.
Aye, and we're going to look a right bunch of idiots.
I feel sorry for old Shut Up. It's really broken him. At least he had the guts to refuse to say them lines.
Ah, you've got to admire him. The man's a man, for all that. Would you like to give me a cup of chasab?
I'll take it.
I wonder if thou showed the film in Honolulu. What's that got to do with it? I like pineapples. Good girl.
Cup of tea, Sergeant Major.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Don't worry about that film, Sergeant Major.
I shall never live it down. I devoted my whole life to the army. After all this, meaningless.
It weren't no good anyway.
What are you talking about?
Well, I went into the little hut where they put the tins of film to have a look. I opened them up and held them to the light, but I couldn't see any pictures.
You opened them up and held them up to the light.
Yes, they were all blank.
Lofty boy, you may be short and you may be stupid, but today, single-handed, you have saved the reputation of the entire British Army.
There's plenty of fun, so meet the gang, 'cause the boys are here, the boys to entertain you. B-O-B-O-Y-S, boys to entertain you.